Welcome back, Wagoneers, to another exciting segment of Small Craft Advisory. And today we're going to be sampling Samuel Adams Winter White Ale. Brewed from, I'm assuming, Boston. Now, Travis and I often go on tangents when we discuss craft breweries because Samuel Adams was actually the brewery that got the whole
craze going.
Got the whole craft brewery world tour started.
What was the beer?
They actually gave us 3, so it was different. You know how you just walk in and you can pretty much get whatever you want at any craft brewery now. You take the tour, and it's cool. Their ticket is actually a little beer bottle label, so that's your ticket to get in. But they give you a tour of the brewery itself. Then they bring you to like this parlor, and they gave you 3 pitchers of 3 different beers, and it was the Boston Lager, the Summer Ale, and the Cream Stout. So, and it was as much as you wanted. You didn't have to pay for anything. It's like you poured yourself a pint, you get another one. It was a really cool tour. Kind of set the tone.
So the tour was technically free, but they accepted donations, and then I think all the donations supposedly went to charity. So I think everybody pitched in a few dollars and donated. But yeah, for the price, it was fantastic. I mean, and once you ran out of one pitcher, you could go back to the bar and say, "Hey, can we get some more Boston Lager?" And they would refill the pitcher for the table. It was very nice.
And our tour guide, his name was Joe, was phenomenal.
How long ago was this?
Shit, like 7 years ago, maybe
something like that. It was our kids were really young. They did not go on this trip with us.
Probably more than that, because I'm pretty sure Camden was probably like 2 or 3. So probably like 9 years ago.
Yeah, and the whole idea was to go to a Red Sox game. It was the Red Sox against the Orioles. We went with Brian Newman and Tommy Silbernagel, and all the wives went. So it was a 4 couples trip, but no kids.
All right, so this Winter White Ale is a festive ale. Balances bright orange peel with holiday spices like cinnamon and nutmeg to warm up even the coldest temperatures and help you celebrate the season.
Okay. Has anyone had this before?
So I have. I mean, obviously I bought it. And I tried it the other night. So, yeah.
Do they have another Sam Adams like winter beer that's in a blue label?
Yes.
Which one is that?
I think it's just called Sam Adams Winter Lager.
Okay.
So yeah, and I was wondering if this was the same thing because I have had the Winter Lager before, and that's also very good. And but then I saw this, and I was like, I don't think I've ever seen one with a green label, and it's the Winter White Ale. So I figured this is probably a pretty new one. So
it does say White Ale. I just realized that. Yeah, that Winter Lager was a gold can that I was showing you.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense because I think Total just put out. They have a whole display of Sam Adams stuff for winter ale, but I remember seeing the blue can and not maybe the green one. Maybe it's on there. I just didn't pay attention to it, but I did see the blue can side. That's what I thought we were going to sample, but no, okay, so it's totally separate beer then.
Yeah. So I've sampled mine. I don't know if y'all have tried it yet. So my first take on this is that the smell kind of turns me off a little bit. Like you smell it, you can definitely smell the spice to it, and then it makes me think I'm not going to like it just by the smell. But then when I actually drink it, it's actually pretty damn good. So it kind of has like I think when Todd was reading the bottle just now, he talked about like citrus peel, whatnot. It has a little bit of a Blue Moon tinge to it, like a
spiced
shock
and,
top.
Spiced and citrusy. It says it on the label.
Yeah, you can definitely taste the citrus, and I can definitely taste the nutmeg.
I can smell the citrus off top, and that I'm glad you said Blue Moon because I was struggling to think of a comp to the smell and some of the taste, but Blue Moon is very, very right on with what it easily smells like. This and then the smell, not like wet paper, but it's a dull smell. It's not super floral, even though there's citrus in it. It's not like a vibrant, bright floral note. More just muted of whatever it is like that. It's not a terrible smell, but it definitely does drink better than it smells for sure off top.
Mm-hmm. It's pretty spot on the label. It says bright orange peel with holiday spices like cinnamon and nutmeg. So I don't know why they would think to mix those two, but it works well.
Now, I'm pretty sure I've had a beer that tastes similar to this before. I think I've had this before.
I've had these before.
And I can't think of which one it is.
So I compare it most to Blue Moon and Shock Top.
I think Blue Moon's a great call out because I feel like I get wheat when I drink it, and the spices definitely come up. I agree with everybody. It definitely smells not as good as it tastes. I could sit here and drink a lot of this. I think it's quite delicious.
Yeah, it's pretty smooth.
So I think the one place where it differs is I don't get as much of that spice hit when you smell like a Blue Moon or a Shock Top, but it definitely has the similar taste to it.
Yeah, thinking back about it now, like I can definitely get the nutmeg and the cinnamon. And the good thing to me is it's not overpowering. It's not even like I would say heavy. It's subtle. It's there.
Very subtle.
It's
in
there.
A very good way too.
Yeah, and it's there. You know what it is, but it doesn't overpower the taste of everything else. It doesn't run away. It doesn't linger very long. It's just a good accessory or a complement to the rest of the beer in general.
Yeah, for a winter or a Christmas beer, the spices or the nutmeg doesn't overpower the beer. Where it's like that's all like, oh, Christmas equals we got to put all this nutmeg or spice in it. Like that's kind of like with the Urban South Red Nose Rain beer is very like just spice galore. It's okay, but it's just overpowering.
I happen to like that. I was actually looking for it.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I've had it a couple years in a row, but it's it's very strong. You got to you know what you're up against when you drink that one.
I expected this to be stronger because a lot of the Christmas beers or the winter beers are just like punch you in the face.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah.
Like sometimes I feel like I'm drinking a Christmas tree.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You accidentally ingested one of those little mini bottle sprays that people keep in that near their Christmas tree.
Do you remember back when we used to frequent lagers, and they actually had a Christmas beer there one time on draft, and I tried it, and it tasted so much like pine. I don't think I could finish the pint.
Right.
Like it was so bad. I could not recall the brand it was, but I knew it was a Christmas lager. And it had so much of a piney taste to it that like it was I couldn't even finish the pint.
Like tree sap in it.
Doesn't Shiner Cheer taste like a Christmas tree, or am I
I don't
misremembering that?
Yeah, I don't think I've had that one. And I've mostly tried most of the Shiner bucks that come. I mean, the Shiner beers that come out, but I don't think I've had the Cheer one.
But I know this is just take the ride with me here. Two things. One, when Todd was reading the label of like what the beer would taste like or is and how it's the whole thing for it, my first thought was I'm like, man, this is going to be overly aromatic or taste from a taste standpoint like eggnog, in the sense of like how spicy or how much flavor there is in eggnog. I was really concerned that the spices like the nutmeg and the cinnamon were going to be powerful like some eggnogs are. And so going back to very relieved that it is very subtle and muted and not overpowering as well.
I just burped up a little bit, and then it tasted the eggnog, and it brought back memories of my amazing eggnog.
Yeah, now that you say eggnog, it does remind me of eggnog a little bit, but that's not a bad thing. It's
in this case, no, not at all. It's like the nutmeg is what triggers that kind of that thought process to me.
I guess it's the nutmeg, yeah.
And I don't dislike nutmeg in anything like baking wise or in general. But I'm always kind of leery of like how it's going to play with other flavors in anything. But it's very well done. I think it's very balanced. From every flavor that they tried to put in it is noticeable, but none is overpowering or stands out. Whereas like say, go back to like the Rocket Pop, how we wanted something of a specific flavor to be more, and we didn't get it. This feels like it hits all of the everything they tell you that's in it or what it's about is present and is accounted for, and it helps the overall construction of the beer.
Yeah, none of them are overpowering that turns you off from it. That's like it's a good blend.
Mm-hmm. We kind of always say like, I could like if sit around like a campfire or a cold weather kind of beer or a seasonal drink.
Sitting around the campfire,
for
sipping apple pie moonshine.
For a seasonal beer, it's really good.
Yeah.
I joke with Russell Tom that one of his favorite words is crushable.
Yes, I was going to say it earlier.
Yeah. This is give me a 6-pack. Like at any time during the holidays, this will work just fine. And I'm trying to think of other like seasonal, like more like Christmas type beers. This would be pretty high up on the list of ones because again, like someone said, some of those can be overpowering or just too much. This is a really good middle ground and balance of all that, and it's just if you took the winter ale part away from it and just was like, hey, this is a beer, This is a good beer all around, no matter what.
No.
Where'd you get this from? It was from Total Wine?
Rouse's.
Oh, Rouse's, okay. I might have to snag this because I was actually asked today that we do our neighborhood beer tour it's going to be January 10th. And I'm going to, the spot that I'm going to co-host with, the guy was like, hey, why don't we do like Christmas or like, winter lagers and stuff like that. And he's like, you ever had this one? And he showed me Office Christmas Party or Office, the Beta one. I'm like, yeah, I've had that a bunch of times. It's not bad, but like this one would probably, blow some people away. It's like, yeah, I'm going to go buy this and save it for January. I'm like, hell yeah.
And obviously it's an ale. It's not going to be a thick, heavy beer, but you know what? This is going to be a compliment. It drinks like a Miller Lite. It's not heavy.
Yeah, it's
very light and easy to drink though. Yeah. Like
for 5.7%, it's dangerous. I feel like I could down it.
If you wanted, you could like go through a 6-pack of Miller Lights pretty damn quick and easy. I feel like I could do the same thing with this. I wouldn't do it because I'd want to savor like the taste of the beer, but it drinks very easy, like a American lager kind of would.
Yeah, I've had some random Christmas beers that it's like struggling to finish the can. And it's like halfway through, I'm like, I don't want to finish this, but I don't want to waste it either, But this, I feel like I would drink straight through it and be like, well, all right, where's the next one?
Yeah, I want more. But like it goes down so easy, like a watered down or thin American lager would be. But it's crushable. I could definitely do a 6-pack. I don't feel like I would get
America
bloated or overly full and miserable if I drank an entire 6-pack at one party or at the course of an evening. Maybe while I'm putting ornaments on a Christmas tree or something, this would put on some Bing Crosby.
Sounds like you have a stop to make before you get back to your house to put those ornaments on the tree.
Put on some lamb.
Some good lager to decorate the tree too.
Yeah, it's a really good beer.
Bourbon in one hand, beer in the other.
Double fisting, I like it.
Yeah, I was going to make another bourbon analogy that probably won't really be understood very well. If Midwinter's Night Dram is here, Redwood Empire is very similar in style and taste to that, but they're not the same. So this would be like this is up here like that, but taste like other Christmas beers are similar, but they're not the same. This is way elevated.
So old Midwinters, not new Midwinters.
Yes, the old.
Just to clarify,
the better one. Yeah. Initial, and it's also like light in color. Like obviously it's an ale, but like the color is it has an orange kind of tint to it, which makes sense with the citrus profile of it. It feels like they just have like an orange peel like in the barrel when they're brewing it.
Does Blue Moon have that too though?
Yeah.
Yeah. Initial thought, it's definitely a 4. I could go to 4.5, 4 and a quarter, 4.25 hearts.
I'm right around you. I'll say 4.3.
I'm going to actually go higher than that. I think it's a 4.5, if not ever so slightly higher, like a 4.6.
I'm going to say 3.9.
I'll go 4.5. It's my style. Yeah.
Like I kind of want to go buy some of this now.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, I got my eye on it now.
I got through my phases. Bourbon obviously pretty up there. Wine not far behind. But I haven't really been drinking too much beer, and this kind of makes me want to start drinking beer again.
Yeah, because and like for me, I don't. All of my seasonal like summertime beers are gone, so I'm not going to be drinking Modelo much right now. But if I don't want like a thick, heavy stout or porter, because you can only have so many before you're just full and over it, this would be one of the first things I would go to keep in my fridge if I just want to come home and like while I'm watching TV shows or maybe starting Stranger Things, crack a bottle open.
Wow, is that really going to happen?
Here first, Pat is going to start Stranger Things.
You should.
And I will watch the first episode with a Sam Adams wearing a white ale in my hand.
You let me know I'm coming over.
And that's fine. And I would you'll be there to document, but if not, I will document me watching Stranger Things with this beer because I feel like I could sit there and just plow through a bunch of TV with one of these in my hand, like when it's like cool in the house, and just go through a bunch of it, and not even really be thinking that I'm drinking this much beer, and I don't think I would feel bad about having 4 out of 6 in one sitting. like that.
You said it earlier. We keep saying it, the word crushable, but this is a great unwind beer. Like I could see myself getting home drinking this and drinking several of them, and then not feeling bad about it after either, because it's much easier than drinking like a porter or something along those lines.
Yeah, and if I go to a bar right now, and this is either in bottle or on tap, I would.
Jesus!
I would order this
to get this on tap on a nice cold glass. It would be amazing.
Like you put a cold glass and like have this super cold. I would run through this. So like this would probably be my right now for things I've seen around. This would probably be the first beer I would go to for like a wintertime, like right now kind of beer.
I specifically want to get this from Loggers, and not Loggers, I'm sorry, Lyuzes.
Rest in peace.
They have those giant
Yeah,
frozen mugs.
Yeah.
And,
There you go.
A good friend or old coworker of mine used to call it a frosted nipple. Would be the little ice that would form on top of the beer because it was so cold.
Oh yeah.
This would
I want that.
We used to have
in
the
that
Covington
glass.
strawberry there, right?
Oh yeah.
this
yeah,
would
when it
make
was Heinebrow,
me,
yeah.
This would make me go take one of my pint glasses, put it in the fridge or freezer, and chill because I will be buying some of this week, and I will have some out of a really cold mug, and just enjoy because it's that good. Might even bring some or get some when I go to Houston and have some there because if I don't want to start with bourbon, feels like a really good first starter drink before I even switch to like heavier alcohol or just buy enough of it. I can go through at least a 6-pack over the course of a day and be completely okay with it.
I just sent it to the guy I was talking about that said we were going to get like Christmas beers or whatever for our stop. And he said, love getting white ale so it's not all brown and cinnamon ales. So it's like, it's so smooth. We got to get this. So
Yeah, I want like more, but I'm talking like right now. Like
I'm kind of disappointed we poured all of them.
Yeah,
I want
I need
more.
another one somehow.
where's the third bottle?
No, this is really good.
How late still open till?
10, 9.
Rouse's, right?
I got it at Rouse's.
Oh, yeah, it was Rouse's.
Well, it is Sunday,
sure-
but
I'm
Rouse's is normally
Sure,
open till
Total
like
might have
11.
it too, though.
No, they do. They just I think they just close at 9 though, so they're
It's maybe 10 on Sundays, but they're normally open to like 11.
bigger picture. What do you think about Sam Adams as a brewery overall?
It's the best.
Yeah, I think it's
Look,
fantastic.
I'll say
Like the actual brewery, or just you mean their beers?
Or just when I say the brewery, like in terms of like the beers they make, and how you would rank their brewery in terms of the quality of their beers
yeah.
versus some others.
Very good.
Yeah, so I mean, they've still kind of set the standard to me as far as the brewery itself, and Boston Lager is definitely probably a top 10 beer for me, like overall. So like I love it, and that's why every time I don't think I've ever had this one before, or maybe it just came out. So every time I see a new Sam Adams beer, I always want to try it just because I love the brewery and I love most of their beers.
Yeah, I mean, again, like the Boston Lager's fantastic. I just said before you even sampled this, the Sam Adams Cream Stout was probably my favorite stout ever, and I don't think they make it anymore. But then also, I mean, one I haven't had in a long time, which used to be one of my go-tos, was their cherry wheat.
Cherry wheat, yeah. I love that
I
one.
actually can go for some of that right now. I completely forgot about it.
Yeah, Sam Adams has established one of their, like, knowing, like, not hesitating to, you see a new one, like, I will try it without hesitation because I know that, like, they're not going to disappoint you.
I mean, I haven't had the full Sam Adams lineup, but I've never had a bad one.
Right, that's what I mean.
Even if Boston Lager is like the standard average, it's well above average in its category and just as a beer in general. I'm trying to pull up like their current beer lineup, but yeah, like I said, I don't think I've had a bad Sam Adams. I don't know if I've done like one of their more like summertime beers. I don't know what
their summer ale is very good. That's like a nice pool time beer. So you could sit in your pool in the hot sun and drink a few of those. So yeah, that's there again. I'm with y'all. I don't think I've ever had a really bad one. Again, I don't know if I've tried any of their IPAs or anything like that, but all the ones that I've tried, whether it be one of their lagers, one of their ales, one of their stouts or porters, they're all been pretty good.
Have you had the blueberry lager?
I have not, but that sounds delicious.
So I've got the menu or the beers pulled up there for the everyday beers. They do Boston Lager, American Light, the New England Juicy IPA, the Cherry Wheat. So limited releases is Winter White Ale, Winter Lager, Old Fezziwig.
Fezziwig?
Fezziwig, I'm sorry, yeah. I can't read. Which is It's rich and spiced with brewed with cinnamon, ginger, and orange peel. That also sounds really good.
That sounds delicious.
It probably drinks similar to this, maybe without some of the
heavier version or
orange.
something?
Probably a little bit heavier without the orange. I'd imagine the cinnamon might be a touch more. They have a cold brew coffee stout.
Oh wow. Okay.
I have not seen that. And then they have the variety pack. There's a breakaway blonde, cold snap, which is another winter ale in a white can, in a blue can. I'm sorry. The summer ale, porch rocker. Have you ever heard of that?
Porch rocker.
It's a lemon radler.
Okay.
Oktoberfest.
Yeah, the Oktoberfest is always good.
The Jacko pumpkin ale.
Yeah, that one.
And
I
then
had
they-
that one recently. That one was very spicy. Like, meaning you can't drink that one very fast, but it was, like for a pumpkin beer, it wasn't terrible.
I'm just Googling it. It says that the Sam Adams Cream Stout still exists and is widely available.
You go look for this.
I haven't fucking seen it in years.
They also have 2 non-alcoholic beers, but also the creme de la creme of their lineup is the Utopias, which I was lucky enough to sample that one day. Super limited release. That's the one I think you guys told you guys. It's like 30%. It's like 30% ABV.
30%.
Yeah,
Jesus.
it only comes in a 750 bottle. It's a pretty bottle.
Okay.
And it's fantastic. A bottle is like $250.
Oh shit.
But the good thing is being that it's such high alcohol, it's not a single
Yeah.
use thing. You can put it in the fridge, you can open it, drink some, put it back in the fridge, and it's still gonna stay good because the alcohol content is so high. So you can enjoy it over like maybe a week or so or something like that. But yeah, I mean, for the few that I've tried, I don't think they have a bad beer at all. And they're probably top 10 in almost every category of beer that they make in terms of like, nothing super crafty specific like that though.
So yeah. So if you guys haven't had it yet, the Wasted Wagons seem to be really big fans of the Sam Adams Winter White Ale. So if you see it at your local grocery store, go do yourself a favor and pick yourself up a 6-pack because we like it a whole lot over here.
I mean, everyone gave it a 4 or better other than Todd, which he was at 3.9. So you figure the average score is probably 4.5, probably 4 1/4.
4.2,
which
yeah.
is probably one of the best ratings we've given to anything we tried beer-wise. So color me impressed and a fan immediately. And I will be picking up some of that very soon. I'm curious to see how some of the other not craft or smaller mid-sized breweries do with some of their winter beers or the summer beers, especially being that we have a Modelo Negra Especial to do and sample at some point soon. Yeah, so that's definitely going to be a heavier beer, but not like weigh you down like a porter or a stout. But for this is really, really good. I enjoy this. High praise from the Wasted Wagons. So what else could you ask for? Nope.
Wagons
Wagons
out.